So, usually when we meet, if you're selling your home, I'll bring Jessica to the first meeting, really because, and Jess, you can back me up here, moving your stuff is typically the biggest hurdle to getting a property ready for sale. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Because I think the thought is there, like, let's do this. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to sell. But, oh my God, what about all this stuff? Like, how do I even start? Where do I begin? Yeah. Look at that basement. So what I do is I help people with a plan. We recognize that it's emotional and there's a lot of decisions that need to be made about the stuff. Is it keeping? Are you donating it? Is it like really for the trash? Like, what are we doing? And then I have a 5-step technique that we walk through to make this easy. So we think about why we're doing it. We uncover like what's actually in those closets. What is way up there, right?
Been through it myself. She pulls it all out.
Like here, right? And by seeing it, you decide like, what do I need in my life for this next stage? Then we figure out where, does it need to go to a storage unit or what's next? Yeah. And then how do we sustain the energy around this process, right? Like what support do we need to get the job done? Yeah. I see it as 3 ways to work together. The first is, where you just say, Jessica, please just do it. Please do it all. And just, here's what we need. Call me when you're done. So that's an intensive process for, going through, but that is one way. At the other end is, okay, let's make a plan. Like, let's write down what the priorities are, and then you go do it sort of on your own. Yeah. What happens with that is often people get stuck. They can't make the decisions. There's a challenge around this and that. So the sweet spot is usually in the middle where we collaborate. We do it together. Yeah. And we work together as a pair, as a team. Or if there's other people, that's great too. And I help push the process along gently and a little push because that's what is needed to get this job done.
And truthfully, you have the energy to see it through. No, it's true, right? Because you're going to get stuck, you're going to get bogged down, and you need someone there to kind of pull you through however it sort of manifests itself. But
for sure. Because it is, undeniably there will be times where you're like, I've had it, I forget it, just put it all, like just throw it all away, whatever, right? Yeah. But that's not really what you want. But it just needs a gentle push, like I mentioned before, compassionate, understanding, and talking through the process. Because often it's just by talking and sort of sharing how you actually feel, that's already a release. And then you're able to make the decision better.
Well, if you're going to sell your house, you're moving out anyway, right? So, I see a lot of houses for sale where people haven't moved, but truthfully, when you come in and you get them organized, they are ready to move. And when you move into your new house, wherever that may be, then you're organized, you got the bins, you got everything, you're ready to go.
Yeah, because there is that stage, like, okay, fine, we're doing all the going through things, the yearbooks from when you were in high school and stuff like that. Like, where does that go? Does it go in a storage unit? Does it go in a cube? Does it go in, on your driveway for a month until it gets, does it get driven across the country because you're moving? Yeah. Or does it all go with you to your new, wherever that is, right? But we go through that process of really, for this next stage in your life, whatever it is, what's the ideal state for you? Like, what do you really need and want and love? And let's let go of the rest.
And if I can add, I am also a user. So when we moved back into our house, Jess came and helped put everything in the right place.
Yeah.
Right? Which is, probably the most important step, really.
Yes. Once you've gone through the decision making around what you do want, then let's be strategic in how you lay it out so that it fits with your lifestyle. So if you're really into healthy cooking and healthy food, like, let's make that really easy to get to. Let's not put it way up there or way down here because that's an important value.
Put the kids' snacks.
Right. So we want to, organize it in a way that is easy to manage and fits with your lifestyle. And that's different for everybody.
Totally.
Some people want to have everything behind the cupboard door drawer, like nothing on the surface. Whereas other people are okay with nice containers and, they want to see it because otherwise, out of sight, out of mind. So
exactly.
It's a personality discussion. Yeah.
So I hope you found that hugely helpful. If you're thinking about selling or even you just want to do some home organization, shoot us an email, info@thinkto.ca, and we'll connect you to Jess as well.
Thank you
so much.
Thanks, Paul.